5 facts every chosen one must remember about God's choosing criteria. God's criteria of choosing men is not the same as human. That is, his criteria of choosing will always defy the expectations of human. While human look at outward appearance, status, and all these carnal measurements, God looks at the heart. He is looking for the heart that is aligned with his purposes, his will, the heart that is willing to do his will above everything else. And that's why we are told, guard your heart above everything, for out of it all issues of life flow from it. Many are called, but few are chosen. Because there is a journey between your calling and your choosing, the day of appointment. There is a journey to walk, a journey of testing, a journey of trial. There was a shorter route to take the Israelites when they came out of captivity in Egypt, but he chose to take them through the long route so that he can try them, he can prove them. So God will never use a vessel that he has not tried and tested. He will never use a vessel that he has not purified and sanctified. So as long as you commit to the testing, to the trying, and to God working on you, then you will come to the place where you are among the few that are chosen. God sees potential beyond your current circumstances. Like in the example of Gideon, he was just seeing himself as a fearful young boy, the least in his family. But God was seeing a mighty warrior. This to tell you that you need to start believing what God says in his word. When God says you're great, you're great. When God says he has great plans for you, he has great plans for you. So you need to start not believing what the world says, what men say, and start believing what God says you are. If God appears to you and tells you you're the prophet of the nation, you need to start believing that even if the present circumstances or the external circumstances don't point to it. Past mistakes do not qualify us from being chosen. As long as you turn what is called repentance. Repentance is not just about confession and asking for forgiveness. It's about making a U-turn, changing your ways, like what Apostle Paul did. He was Saul, the persecutor of the church. But when he encountered the divine, he totally changed his lifestyle. He made a U-turn, and that's how he qualified to be a chosen one. Then finally, we see that in God's eyes, greatness is not about status, it's not about wealth, it's about fulfilling your divine calling. So don't measure your life from external validations of men. That is how much wealth, how much status you have, how much followers you have. It's not about the external validations. To God, it's about doing his will.